month to visit?
October.
Month with the fewest visitors.
September. What are the biggest drawbacks in visiting Hawaii?
Ooh, long flight to get out here, and the fact that it's like $8,000 for a couple for a 10-day trip.
That's a big drawback.
Yeah.
We're 4 down already. Watch this video to the very end. That's your 4th tip right there, because you won't miss all these great tips to help you plan your trip to Hawaii. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Erica.
And this is the Hawaii Vacation Guide. We're on Maui right now. It's gorgeous, just gorgeous, beautiful. We get this question a lot. What do you do with your beach stuff when you come to the beach? There's no simple solution to it, to be honest. Just try not to bring valuables down here. It's pretty rare to get your stuff stolen on the beach, but also to like leave it in front of you, maybe put by a lifeguard stand if you're out like on a beach that's kind of remote. Just try to do that. Don't bring stuff valuables down to the beach so you don't want to get taken. But I gotta say, it's very rare that your stuff gets stolen on the beach, especially these like nice resort beaches. All right, we're going swimming now.
We like to spice it up with some fun facts for you, so here we go. There are no billboards in Hawaii. It is the only US state in the tropics. 70% of Kauai is inaccessible. It is the only state with the palace on its soil, and the south point of the Big Island is the southernmost point in America, and yes, there is a bar there.
Okay, when is the best weather in Hawaii? It is splitting hairs, to be honest, but June is the best weather for like the sunniest days and for the warmest temperatures. And June's not as hot as August. August can get cooking. What is our favorite month? Thanks for asking. That is October. September and October, actually. Great months because it's the low season, so you get some really good rates and you still get some really nice weather. Also, our favorite season to visit Hawaii is whale season. We love whale season. It's December through March in the Hawaiian Islands. It's the humpback whales coming down from Alaska for a little vacation. They mate, they nurse, and they birth their young. Not always in that order, I hope not. Whale season is wonderful, especially we're right here on Maui, on South Maui. You can be on this beach during whale season and see whales out there breaching and just enjoy it, especially West Maui too over there. Also though, we love going out on a whale watching tour. They're just so enjoyable. We have our favorites listed down below, and they're for all the islands. We think Maui's the best, and the data backs up. Most whales come here. They come into this channel right here, but the other islands are also excellent for whale watching. All right, on to other ones. Let's go.
So 50% of visitors head to Oahu. The main airport there is the Honolulu Airport. That is airport code HNL. Here on Maui, the main airport is Kahului, OGG. Head to Kauai, you have Lihue, LIH, and then on the Big Island, you have 2. You have Kona, KOA, and Hilo, ITO. But most people fly to Kona when you are coming from the mainland.
For us, our favorite thing about Hawaii, what we try to fill our days with, is like going on these nice drives around the countryside, stopping for jungle hikes, doing farm tours. We love local farm tours because you get a local guide, you learn about the land, malama aina, caring for the land, and going out for good local food. And that's exactly what we're doing today on Maui. We're exploring the central part of Maui, around Wailuku. We have a lot of cool stuff planned, and like this is our favorite day. This is what makes us happy when we come to Hawaii. And right now we're in Iao Valley. That's why I'm walking around here right now. It is a beautiful jungle around here. We're at the Iao Valley Monument. There's a waterfall below us. These are our favorite days here.
If you are looking for some cheap flights to Hawaii, the budget carriers that fly out here are Southwest, Hawaiian, and Alaska Airlines. We've flown all of them. They're all just fine. But if you want POG on that flight over, you better book that ticket with Hawaiian. But if you have a surfboard, book Southwest. And if you are looking for the cheapest cheap tickets to Hawaii, you can generally find the cheapest airfares in the shoulder seasons. So that's gonna be like September, October, and April, May. Do you like these hand gestures?
Yes, yes. All right, let's get our flight.
Let's get our flight.
Hey, excuse me. You have to get a rental car when you're in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Is it true every island you need a rental car?
Okay, probably not on Oahu, but every other island, yeah, you're gonna want a rental car.
Hey, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
You seem very informative.
Do we get an Oscar for that?
Yeah.
The island that gets the most visitors is Oahu. So 50 to 60% of all visitors head to that island, and not just for a layover. That's why 50% of all tourist dollars
are spent in Little Waikiki, which is a neighborhood of Honolulu.
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah.
What's the most expensive part of a trip to Hawaii? Is it the luau?
Nope, it's not it.
Is it the snorkel trip?
Nope.
Is it your airfare?
Nope, it is actually your lodging, Erica. Your lodging is the most expensive thing because you stay in these fancy resorts, but even hostels are expensive here in Hawaii. So we always say, book that hotel first. Don't be trapped or sucked in by a cheap airplane ticket out here. While we're talking about resorts, watch out for those parking fees and those resort fees. Resort fees can be $40 to $55 a night. Parking fees also can be like $50 to $65 a night. Ouch, so just budget for those too. Before we get into any more helpful tips, leave a comment if you're an experienced Hawaii traveler and you want to add your own little ideas and things to this video, because we got like a lot of them, over 60, but with your comments, we'll add more. So leave a comment down below to help out all those people heading to Hawaii. All right, on to more cool stuff.
If you're looking for good weather, stay on the leeward side of each island. So on Oahu, that is Ko'olina or Waikiki. On Maui, that is West Maui, Ka'anapali, or South Maui, Wailea and Kihei. On the Big Island, that's the Kohala Coast or the Kona District. And on Kauai, that's Poipu. And not here on the North Shore. So, how much do hotels cost in Hawaii? Well, let's give you some numbers. So I've got some notes. For the value hotels, they cost an average of $239 per night. The most expensive island is Maui. The cheapest island is Oahu. Okay, value hotel examples, these are still nice hotels. So for example, you have the Queen Kapiolani Hotel on Oahu, or on Maui, you have the Kaanapali Beach Resort, an outrigger property. But what about the other end of the spectrum? How much do luxury hotels cost? Well, on average, they cost $839 per night, and December is the most expensive month to book a hotel. Some luxury hotel examples. Man, we love Turtle Bay on Oahu, and we love the Mauna Lani on the Big Island. All right, I would say my favorite luxury hotel experience, I would have to say Turtle Bay. I just love being on the North Shore, and I think it's a really cool vibe. The hotel is great.
This is, in our opinion, the most authentic Hawaiian resort in all of Hawaii is the Kaanapali Beach Resort. They've just been taken over by Outrigger. They have just wonderful activities that make it feel very authentic. But you don't have to stay here for that authentic feel. A lot of resorts have activities that are included in your hotel fee, and I recommend trying those. You can learn like Hawaiian games or lei making or hula classes. So check your resort for their activities to see like what you can get involved. It's a nice way to just have fun at the resort and also learn some culture at the same time. Makes the trip more memorable too. But this place, they make it pretty, it feels good. It feels nice. It's a fun place to stay.
When to book a hotel in Hawaii, I would say book it 6 months in advance to try and snag the best rates, but I would also recheck those prices before you come out to see if they have dropped, and you can rebook and save some money. Ooh, there are no all-inclusive resorts in Hawaii. We get asked that all the time. There are none. And there is only one adults-only hotel in Hawaii, a true adults-only, and that is Hotel Wailea on Maui. And lodging will be your biggest expense for your trip to Hawaii, so how can you save some money? Well, you can book early. You can recheck rates, and you can utilize rewards points, which we love doing. And when we're using rewards points, Hyatt, you can get the best redemption with. So check out more if you're interested in that at bookwithpoints.com. That's our website where we talk about using points for Hawaii.
Okay, here's two. Let's talk vacation rentals after all the information about hotels, right? So vacation rentals on the Hawaiian Islands are in the major resort areas on most of the islands. So like on the Big Island, you got like the Kahala Coast and Kailua Kona. On Oahu, you have Waikiki, Turtle Bay, and Ko'olina. That is where you find most vacation rentals. Those are really good for large groups, obviously, and people who like to cook in their kitchen. You can save a little bit, like I said, but best for big groups. They have a lot of fees and other things, so you just gotta price shop around for them. Next one is Maui. Vacation rentals are still legal on Maui, and they're gonna stay legal, but they're looking at eliminating about 7,000 of them. Maui has the most vacation rentals of any island, so a lot. So they're looking at changing their rules, but you should still be able to find a vacation rental. Vacation rentals can be contentious islands because of housing shortage, a lot like in other parts of the country. So every island is doing its own thing to try to have the best laws for vacation rentals out there. Right now, on Maui at vacation rental, we like to mix up with our family. Sometimes you stay at them if it makes sense, other times we do hotels. Do what's right for you.
If you are looking to infuse some cultural knowledge and maybe have a bit more of an authentic experience, there are a lot of ways you can do that. So, of course, people love going to LUAUS, and you do learn a lot going to LUAUS, but that's not the only way, and that's frankly not the best way either. So if you are on Oahu, there are a ton of museums that you can visit. So you have the Bishop Museum, which is a fantastic museum. You learn Polynesian history and natural history. You can also, just go on an outrigger canoe ride. You can do any of the cultural activities that your hotel might offer. So they might do lei making, ukulele lessons. They might just do a talk story session, which is really interesting. You can go tour a farm. So learning more about agriculture here. Oh, on Kauai, there is a great botanic garden, Limahuli Botanical Garden, that you can visit. And if you are on the Big Island, there are 3 historical parks that you can visit, which are really interesting. So pick one, just do one. Learn a little something while you're here if you choose.
Hey Erica, is Hawaii good for families?
Yes.
How about is it good for honeymooners?
Yes.
What if you're a venture seeker?
Absolutely.
Is it good for everyone?
No, it is sure not. So if you are not a fan of warm weather, if you're not a fan of beaches, this probably isn't the place for you. And if you don't like long flights, this is not a great place for you to come because it is at least a 5-hour flight from the West Coast.
Also, we get asked, does Hawaii have good internet?
Yep.
And will your cell phone work here?
If you have an American cell phone carrier, yes, it will.
All right, bad weather does happen when you come to Hawaii. We're not gonna try to sugarcoat it. It is extremely rare, especially we're in Ka'anapali right now. This is the leeward side of the island. It's usually very dry and sunny, but you know what? There's a little bit of a cyclone offshore the Big Island right now, so it's rainy. But even on a rainy, cold day like this, it's not that cold. I just say cold, it's not that cold. It's still in the mid 70s right now. It's a nice little tropical wind. Everyone's out and about. They're shopping, they're going to the restaurants. Sure, the beach is pretty quiet here, but hey, enjoy the peace and quiet, I guess. You just make the best out of it when it does rain. Hurricane season is June to the end of November. Hurricanes are very rare. Only 4 have made landfall in Hawaii in over 40 years. Saying that, we're here in August right now, and there's a cyclone off the coast of the Big Island, so we didn't play that too well. But even though it's still a lovely vacation, we're having 2 days of kind of wet and stormy weather. We're in Iao Valley right now. This is actually what it's usually like. You'll have a lovely trip. I don't worry about hurricane season. Have fun out here. Sharks, let's talk about sharks, because I know you're worried about them when you're swimming in the ocean, and it can be scary. I get it, we get intimidated too. Well, I don't, but Erica does. So with sharks, ways to avoid them is don't swim in murky water, like on a stormy day like this on Maui, which is rare. The murky water, not good for sharks and for you. Also, don't swim out too far away. Over 150 yards away from shore is just not good, not a wise decision to do for that. I can give you statistics on how rare it is, like getting struck by lightning or toilet's more dangerous, or how you might choke on a statistic. But shark attacks, they do happen, but they are very rare. We don't worry about it when we come swimming. So I hope that helps. All right, we're at Wailea Beach right now. Things to know, the ocean is always lovely here in the tropics. It's between 70 and 80 degrees, actually 75 and 80 degrees. The coldest it gets in February, and the hottest is in August. Also too, if you're going to swim in the ocean, make sure you get mineral-based sunscreen. So they believe is the best for the reefs right now. I mean, this stuff nowadays, it blends in a lot better than it used to. You can buy it locally on the island and just like enjoy yourself. You know, don't recommend the spray bottle stuff either, because the spray kind of goes everywhere. But anyways, you just look like a rock star when you use mineral-based sunscreen. All right, let's go swimming. You have 2 choices on airlines, Southwest and Hawaiian Airlines. See our article down below for inter-island guide on how to travel and stuff like that. There's no ferry service between the islands. The next one, that island is Lanai. That is the only island that has a ferry to it. It goes from Maui to Lanai. That is Expeditions Ferry. We have a link down below. And get this, we have a free itinerary. It is a sample of our Wayfinder itineraries, and it's for Lanai because it's a great day trip to get out there, and it's fun to ride the ferry too. On to another one. Woo! Oh, forgot one extra thing on inter-island travel. Book in advance. With Hawaiian and Southwest, they have a lot of cheap tickets initially. Also too, you want to be able to get the date and time you want. There's lots of flights throughout the day, but those morning flights can kind of fill up fast and then start getting expensive. So just book in advance. What's advance? I don't know, when you book your trip, like your other hotels and stuff, book the inter-island. Try to be helpful. There we go. great beaches in Hawaii. Obviously, they're all public. A lot of them come with public parking lots, but they fill up fast. So make sure to get there early. We say for the most popular beaches between 9 and 10 a.m. Make sure you get a spot. We're here at sunset right now. There's quite a few spots at Keivakapu Beach in Maui, South Maui. Not all beaches in Hawaii have lifeguards like this one right here. We're at my favorite black sand beach, is Punaluu Black Sand Beach on the south coast of the Big Island. So we want you to be safe. Make sure you go to lifeguard beaches. If you're unsure about the ocean, you're not used to swimming in the mighty Pacific Ocean, we have a link down below to Hawaii Beach Safety. They have some excellent guidance on which beaches have lifeguards and the conditions at those beaches. Don't pack rock shoes. You don't need them in Hawaii. Plus you don't want to walk on the reef with them. They're good for tide pools, but you really don't need them. That's why we won't find them in surf shops like this one.
Let's talk about packing. So you want to make sure you definitely pack a reusable water bottle. You can fill them up everywhere. Then you have water on the go and you're not using plastic. Don't pack jeans because you're probably not going to wear them. It's a tropical climate. It's pretty warm. You might want to consider packing a sweatshirt, especially if you're going up to like the top of Haleakala or to Volcanoes National Park on the Big Island. And if you are curious about the weather, make sure you check the actual town that you are staying in because the weather can really be different depending on what side of the island you are on. Right now, I'm in Iao Valley. It's, you know, a little bit rainy as it would be over here normally, but down in Wailea, it's sunny and beautiful. So you just gotta know where you're going.
So you don't have to go to a luau to get food in Hawaii, like good Hawaiian food. This is poke, by the way. I love poke. There's a lot of other restaurants where you can go and get it from. Like on Maui, there's the kitchen. Also on Oahu has a lot of places, highway into Oahu Grill. There's a lot of places on all the islands where you can get good Hawaiian food, not just at a luau.
And it is shave ice, not shaved ice, and it is definitely not a snow cone.
Here's another one. Do you need a tour when you visit Hawaii? Absolutely not. You do not need a tour, but we do. Like, luau's are fun, snorkeling tours are great, get out on the water. We're at Volcanoes National Park today, and a local guide is going to take us out and about. His name is Joel. We'll link to him down below. He is a wonderful guide. Anyways, try a guided tour in Hawaii, at least one. They're well worth it. Let's talk reservations. There are a few state parks and places in Hawaii where you need reservations. I'm on Kauai right now, and that's a Kilauea Lighthouse out there. Reservations required. Wainapa Black Sand Beach, Diamond Head, Haena State Park, Iao Valley. Those are other places that reservations are required to enter those state parks or county parks. So check out our article below to some of those state parks and help you out. All right, on to more stuff. This is one of my favorite places in Hawaii. It's Volcano House in the classic fireplace. Apparently I have the world record for the longest burning fireplace of all time. Anyways, let's go over some Olelo Hawaiian words to help with your trip. Aloha means hello and goodbye. Mauka means towards the mountains. Makai means towards the water. And Wai or Vai means water. You have Ono, which means delicious. Honu, which means turtles. And of course, Mahalo, which means thank you. Let's also, while we're here, talk about pidgin, because pidgin's a fun one too. Shoots means okay. You have grinds or local grinds, which means food. Broke the mouth means it's really good food. You have pauhana, which is kind of like two Hawaiian words going into pidgin called happy hour. So that's pauhana. You also have how's it, means how's it going. And you also have my favorite beer, talk story, which means talking, hanging out, like talking story with a guy, talk story, just talking amongst friends. Anyways, those are some easy, fun Hawaiian pidgin phrases.
Hey, I know that watching these videos, especially a long video like this, there's a lot to take in and you can't really take notes and it just gets all jumbled in there. So the HawaiiVacationGuide.com, our website, is your best resource. It's laid out very well.
That's a good pitch. That's a good pitch.
Yeah, so just check it out. You watch this video, awesome. Go check out that website.
She has over 300 articles on there, favorite tours, everything. Plus our itineraries are on there, so we go check those out. If you're feeling stressed after watching this video, don't be stressed. You're going to Hawaii. Yeah. Check out our website, it'll make everything easier. Anyways, that's way too much self-promotion. Thanks so much for watching. And leave a comment if you know where we're standing right now. All right, I'll give you another little sneak peek. That's a big peek. That's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.